It's all over town, so I don't need to hear it from you. Ouch. Ow. Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing the request of none other than George Strait, whom many people believe is the king of country music. King George. Some folks think it's King George Jones, because I did a poll on that, but I think George Strait's got over 60 #1 hits and all this stuff, and he's still going strong. Last in Love, it was requested by Xavier Paradis. That's how I would say it. You may pronounce your last name a bit differently, Xavier, but thank you for this request. Let's see what George does. I don't know this song, I don't think, and it looks like it was made for a movie, because the one that I grabbed off the net says it's an original motion picture soundtrack. So I don't know if they just took the song that existed and put it on the soundtrack because it fit the theme in the movie, or if they asked George to write it for it. I don't know.
Blues outside my door. I don't even know if it's raining, but I've been here before.
Yeah, man.
And I don't want to be here again. Every now and then, voices on the wind call me back to the first time. Far away and clear, you can hear the teardrops falling for the last in love. If I let you down, all I can say is I'm sorry. Now it's all over town.
Oh boy.
So I don't want to hear it from you.
Oh.
Please don't look away. It's hard enough to say this could go on forever. When the night is clear, I can hear the teardrops falling for the last in love.
That's interesting. The last in love. She fell out of love first, and he's the last in love. He's crying. I think.
Every now and then, voices on the wind. I may love you always and always, far away and clear. You can hear the teardrops falling for the last in love. Calling for the last in love. Will we always be the last in love?
I wonder what that movie was about. Alright, so songs on soundtracks aren't standalones. They generally have composite narrative development where they feed into another song, into another. Not always, but typically. So who are the people that will always be the last in love? Like when a relationship breaks up, a couple gets divorced or they split up, one of them falls out of love first, usually. Sometimes it's joint where you both realize, wow, this is a disaster. Let's move on. And you can even kind of move on as friends, like, well, we tried, but it just didn't work. Usually there's always hurt feelings along the way, but some you can get over more readily than others if you're sharing that experience with the other person. And it's not based in hatred or bitterness, but it's based in the realization, like, what did we do? Type of thing. But that's rare. Usually one of the persons in the relationship falls out of love first. There's certain feelings for the other person. You care about them. You don't want them to hurt. You don't want them to suffer, but you fall out of love. And so there's that difference between loving someone and being in love with them. There's that passion component or that some extra thing in you that just says, I have to be with this person. I love this person. I love their voice, the sight, the just being with them, even their quirks. And I can put up with their annoyances because the overall package is so spectacular that I just have to be with her or him or what have you. But when that person leaves the relationship, and you're the last in love of the two, you're the one that's left. I don't know if that's what this is about in this song, because there's some details I don't know that would have been supplied by the movie. But if I have it right, fantastic. All right, Xavier. I'm going to rate this one. That was fascinating. And George sounded young in this one. I don't know when this movie came out, but he sounded younger. Maybe 10 years into his career. I mean, right now he's like 40 years into it or something, but yeah, man, he just sang that really well. I don't know, the number that popped into my head on this was a 9.1. I love that I love thought that's put into lyrics, and when I can't figure them out, I can't say I like not being able to figure it out, but it's usually because it's the product of thought or song development, narrative development that caused me to miss something, or you've got to listen to it a second or third time to get the depth of it. I may have nailed it. I may not have. You guys will let me know, I'm sure. But I love songs that just make me think, challenge me, but also make me feel along the way. So it's all over town, so I don't need to hear it from you. Ouch. Ow. I remember that too. So anyway, all right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.